Oh, okay. My mic's back. Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is gonna be an Efreet Bonanza stream, because our main objective shall be to engage in as much Efreet shenanigans as possible. So I'm gonna load the save file that I use for the stream, and we're gonna be playing multiple games. Multiple games in which you can, you know, engage in free shenanigans. So, hold my beard. Alright. Let's get started. Even got my notes here. Just gonna. Oh, yeah. So, we got these. I think I could technically run that one. So, let's see. Our setup is. Yeah, it's a GIF. It's a very nice level 3 Babel. I don't feel like turning into a Dryson. Of course, as you can also see, we've named characters after chat members. We got Krusty Paladin that joined at some point. We got Midnight Hatter. I think I've got. Oh yeah, we got Mad Dog Whedon and Rogue Newtap, which we shall assign to various units. So I think I'm gonna. That should be just fine. So Gallus J. Yeah, I should get that one here. Camille sticks with the Isaac, which means Rogue gets that one, and this guy, the Renalo Shade, this guy gets the Quill, which ain't a half bad pick either. Yeah, enough for me waffling. I'm gonna get straight to the point, just to hold my beer. Alright, so that's a big row. Fuck it, I think running a big row wouldn't be a bad idea either. Especially when I can turn that into a big Zam or a wall wallow. But anyways, let's see. Oh, we got a Jim Quail on the production list, straight up. Alright. Any new captures? No. No new units. But that should be about it for the sum up of like what has happened this far. I'm gonna switch to a save state slot that I don't use that frequently. Now let's go get the world tour. So we've aced a few of the missions, but not all, which we shall eventually rectify. But right now, I'm gonna try and there's gonna be a ground stage, which, yeah, why not? Let's run some tourney. Now, just as a quick forewarning, if I do happen to miss your chat, I apologize. There happens to be some fuckery afoot when it comes to YouTube shenanigans, especially as far as the main video player is concerned, which, yeah, it's gonna be a problem, suffice to say. Also, yeah, why not? I can just get a Phoenix Zero as a master unit. It should, yeah, why not? Alright, so let's place the main chess piece and alright, so what's the main objective? Loran destroys Poe. And Loran destroys Poe in 3 turns. Alright. Yo, this guy's rocking 1400 HP. No, not 1400, 14,000, which now means that I should be able to get at least a part of that. I don't necessarily have units that are fast enough to get it, but you know, I can always try. Okay, can I? Okay, that's weird. Right, just gonna quick check. Do a quick check because there's one thing that doesn't add up. That's the lack of transformation ability when it comes to the Bawu, which I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to have one. So yeah, I'm gonna not so subtly open a new new thing where I go profile. There's Gundam. There should be a okay, so it's just these games not having the sprite for it. Oh well. Well, never mind then. Like, it is a bummer, but still, what can I do, right? So, what I'm gonna do is obviously do. Let's use the heat rod on the Wodom. This is a much lighter shade of blue than you'd usually be seeing on a GIF, which yeah, I do find it pretty cool. Ain't gonna lie. So yeah, that's right next to the source of trouble, which right now is this guy and this guy. Well, not necessarily guy, broad, but you get what I mean. Right, so we got a Hazel Kai. There's I might go check on the chat the moment I get to the nearest break, just in case somebody pops up. But yeah, it's been a fairly busy week thus far, you know. Like, it may not seem like it, but I've been keeping myself busy. In fact, I've been keeping myself busy a lot. I've got most of the... Well, I've got part... well, chapter 1 of the parts to complete. The audio for chapter 2 complete with the footage overlay coming in fairly soon. So yeah, that may not seem like it, but I've been working hard. That's that was what I was attempting to get across. Now, oh, shotgun, and it deals 400. Well, 4,000. Dang it. Let's see. How many of these jobbers can I get? The second question being, oh, let's yeah, that's supposed to be Rogue's unit. Because some of you might or might not know, I've had this stream gimmick with G-Generation games, where I name characters after the chat. And yeah, I should probably... Like, next time I'm messing with my browser, I should probably go clear the caches. Now that might, that ought to rectify that issue. Hopefully. Let's see if I were to... Alright, that It should leave us with a Wave Rider, a Mobile Armor Mode, and a bow. Why not? Yeah. And I think let's go ahead from up close. Oh yeah, now I remember why I put Eric Blank into the barrel. It was supposed to be the Invisible Knight's barrel, which that's cool. You know, if I didn't fill up all the slots on the customization when it comes to GBO2, I would have probably made one for myself. But long story short, I did blow all those slots on basically canonical designs, such as oh yeah, I made the mass production version of the barrel. I made the sleeves version of the barrel, and last but not least, I made the Glammy faction color scheme. Anyhow, this thing's being a little quiet. Well, I guess the Hazel Kai will have to tank it. Which, that's a really cool animation. Not sure whether it is like a game original or whether they took it from Spirits or Wars, but regardless, that's pretty baller. As the Zoomers say. Now let's see. Oh yeah, now I can get the ship to fire as well. Oh yeah. That's some solid damage. Right, let's see. So I'm gonna open with the hammer. Not much, but it did scratch it up, so as step 2, I shall obviously run the missile launcher. Oh, 4 hits. Pretty good. Oh yeah, this that's Matt's machine, which means oh, beam smart gun or the beam cannon. Let's try with the beam cannon. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some Efreet shenanigans fairly soon. Oh, let's say it's a nasty little scratch. However, let's see, that's it's next to level 4. What's the nearest? Okay, let's see. If I were to beam gun it with the beam gun, alright. Let's see, how much damage can I deal? Oh yeah, that's straight up a level up. Okay, let's not do that. At least not right away. 'Cause I still want to hit this one. Which means grenades and damn. Alright, grenades plus this thing. Okay, that's and that's an overkill. Well, let's see, what's the leftover? Oh yeah, I think I can do something with it. Alright, so as such, I'm gonna evacuate the rest of the current team setup, so that I can deploy them immediately and do stuff with it. But I think I should be able to just take it down with a shotgun. Alright, let's see. How many war domes does it take to stop a 12 gauge? Definitely has to be higher than 1. What's, what are we getting? I'm guessing that's, I'm guessing that we're gonna be getting the free custom and the knocked. So, yeah, if such is the case, I'm gonna be using the knocked for that purpose. Right, so, Florian gets that guy, things will move, and yeah, that means I should just straight up try and capitalize on that. Because this is free pickings. Now I can one-shot. I mean, I can pretty much one-shot that one. And that's the last chance step, which means... Yep, shotgun. Oh no. I guess melee is gonna be our option then. Oh yeah, level 4. And that thing's taken care of. Which now leaves this. As I've got the ship fairly up close, I should be able to just stash the rest of them in the ship. Now the reason I'm doing so is that there's gonna be a Hildolfer with, I think, Oliver May or the Mizzy or Sonnen coming from the top, which will be a problem. So, just as a heads up. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up the turn. Oh yeah, I did hear about Gundam Breaker 4. I did, in fact. Like, the moment I did, I went into Midnight Harris server and was like, "What is up, boy? Skino is on the menu!" Holy shit. Like, I never thought I'd see it again, but, yeah. We got Breaker 4. It's definitely cool. I mean, I still think that you know, the whole shenanigans with digital editions and so on are not necessarily the best thing, but you know, worst case scenario, I'll just either, you know, there's torrents, there's discounts, there's key resellers, so if I do mind a price tag, which will be there, which might be there at the time, I can always make do. But yeah, I'm happy that it got some attention, and I'm hoping that we might get some more units, since I guess that's the main selling quality of the Breaker games. You know, some more obscure stuff perhaps, but nah, that would be a pipe dream. Though, not saying that it wouldn't be neat if we got I don't know, an X3 or X1 full cloth, or some of the seed grunts, or perhaps even the whatchamacallit, the how was it called? We could get the, like, if we get the Murasame or something like that, that'd be neat. To be honest, there really will be. And oh yeah, we have encountered this stage's main enemy, the British. Of course, I almost forgot about the Hildolfer. Which, yeah, the Hildolfer will be a big problem. In fact, a major one in this stage. because that guy deals a lot of damage and also has a very high hit chance. Oh, gee. Like, Breaker 4 wasn't what I expected to wake up, well, not wake up to, but, you know, have an afternoon to, but I'm happy for that. Definitely. Like, if I was ever, you know, praying that we'd get a new Breaker game, then I guess I'm gonna have to thank the big guy in the sky for making shit real. Or, you know, Bandai Namco. Or being like, should we perhaps make that? And somebody in the room said, you know what? Why not? Like, I'm really glad that it's getting a PC port as well. Oh yeah. Oh, the rant video. Yeah. Uh, I'm kind of proud of that one. I didn't expect it to blow it up. I didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did, because frankly, it was a smaller entry to basically tie in before I eventually released the trailer for the Crossbone Gundam Saga Part 2. But yeah, I myself am quite astonished by both the release of Breaker 4 and by how much Steam did that release pick up. Right, so can we get on the way? Let's see, that should be one Kapul. That's the Bushi Jobbers. If I move all the way there, I should be, yep. Which leaves us with one Wadam. Alright, let's end the turn. And yeah, I'm using the speed forward thing, the face forward thing. Sometimes, because it does save time. So, if wait, so the Bushi Jobbers are closing in. Good. And yeah, as stated, you know, it is the current gimmick for G Generation games that let me make custom characters. You know, I usually make. Oh yeah, that's a thing. With well, customers even knew what Gundam was, and all of them said they are no good games. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's a somewhat mistaken notion, but I kind of understand where certain people are coming from, where they usually stick with a lot of the new releases, and they're like, you know, they don't see things outside of EX Versus being featured, so by proxy that makes other stuff not as well known. Like, personally, I think that alright, give me a second, I'm gonna finish that enemy. I think that the overall thing with Gundam games is that there are some stinkers, admittedly. A lot of them being made a long while ago, but at the same time, the selection is quite broad, and you know, I think that within that pile, one can find basically anything. You got first-person shooters, you got arena games, you got all sorts of stuff. You know, like if there was a somewhat if Bandai Namco managed to translate Giran's Greed and just port it to Steam, I think that it wouldn't do half bad. But personally, I think that when it comes to both Gunpla and Gundam games in general, the current day Bandai is operating on a sort of an 8-ball logic where sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't, sometimes you get something completely different, but it's alright because the Magic 8-ball said so. Yeah. Like, it is goofy. But, it's like, from where I stand, it's like, I sometimes don't get what I would want, but there's still a giant backlog that I can keep myself in, with which I can keep myself entertained before something that interests me, comes up. So suffice to say, I'm basically set. That's I recall when I started this channel, where basically the things like GBO2 on PC were just a far-fetched pipe dream. So perhaps with how consoles are going going to the sidelines, perhaps we might get some focus on the PC. Maybe. I don't know. Could be wishful thinking. So personally, I'd be really happy if we got something out of that. But that's a given. Like, with me being a mainly PC player and all. But yeah, let's see. Let's get those. Speaking of Gundam games for PC, I've been doing some digging, and apparently, when some really old OS systems were around, Bandai actually made a lot of well, not necessarily a lot, but quite a handful of installments on older PC operation, on older PC OS, such as Commodore, etc. I think there was a lot of, I'd say there was like a half a dozen PC98 games, like 3 of which were some flavor of a strategy game, which, funnily enough, those usually came with some varying new mech designs. So yeah, we got DO2 or things like the. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was also some kind of a new Gem 3 variant in there somewhere. So that might those might be an interesting thing to delve into, at least for me. Anywho, we're gonna make a you flight type, why not? We got an Efreet, which we can right now turn into an Efreet Noct. And, oh yeah, it's time to make a custom character. So where's, okay, if I, eat all that, and, let's see, so, Joey Walsh, okay, I'm gonna try and get, what's the, I'm currently trying to get, okay, so, if I tap this, how do I, switch to lowercase? Oh well. So, U-A-L-S-H. Okay, let's get a character. See, type A, BGM, I think can be changed, but we can get you something like, I don't know, like there's various types. Well, let's go with a balance type, and get you a new pilot suit, new fresh little pilot suit. Oh yeah. This Zerf Alliance suit looks pretty baller. You know what? Yeah, why not? Okay, and let's see the group screen, and alright, so I'm gonna replace the game original unit with a chat member. Right, let's also look at what I can upgrade and what I cannot. And that's so I'm one level from either Marisai or Isaac custom. This thing should have oh, a free custom at level 3. After which we might switch game to another free featuring piece, and some more free shenanigans will be had. So we're gonna save, and we're gonna try and find the ground stage, which we haven't gotten yet. There's Operation Meteor. Oh, the Wave MS Team stage shouldn't be half bad. That one has some problems with tracking. At least, you know, since the terrain is fairly mountainous. Usually, this stage is good for when you have two sortie groups, because you're kind of offloading the general amount of stuff you gotta tend to get a perfect score. But yeah, we're getting Norris Packard. Oh yeah. Okay, so right trigger is destroy Norris and get 4 of these 4 of those. So let's see. Where's Norris though? Oh. Okay, so it appears that there will be some difficulties. Which in that case, I think I'm gonna pull a strat that I usually do when it comes to similar stages. I just pull up with the evac unit, and then I go to town on whatever's the closest. You know, speaking of Gundam games, there has been a, if I recall, there has been a discount, a pretty heavy discount on in-game units in GBO2. And the thing is, the moment I heard about it, I proceeded to splurge, and I splurged a lot. Like I spent a whole ass million points on on various units. It was like 4 pages worth of units. So literally, prices have fallen. Millions must purchase. Very funny thing. Right, so oh yeah, that one has some Zaku's in there. Good. Yeah, the good flight type should be a great unit for this stage, especially with the flight. Because yes, as the name implies, that one can fly. Which there's a lot of interesting ways, both regular games and Gundam games, you know, approach the thing like flying. Because in something like you know, you got your open world games where flying is a bit of a mixed bag and very often tends to be a bit arcadey. You know, your Saints Rows, your GTAs. Then you got games where they don't even care about adding flight, where you got everything operating like a VTOL. It's usually the Lego games. And sometimes you get games where either flight is completely broken or hard, or sometimes it's just sometimes they just hit the right spot. Which I'd argue that in some of the Gundam games they've actually done a pretty decent job at, you know, implementing flight. And well, the Gundam the whatchamacallits, the Gundam Metal games, they're a bit wacky, bit arcadey in that department, but it's fun, I guess. Where everything kind of operates like a like in the flight modes, they operate like basically a forward-going jet with some alterations to the design. You got games where it doesn't really matter, where you got flying and gliding, such as in the Gundam Versus franchise. Well, yeah, both the early and late ones. Though, you know, in the later ones, you also got basically air stalling, got our air maneuvers. There's a lot of variety in there. Like, I really liked the way Gundam Assault Survivor added the good flight type. That one is just wacky, but it works. That's the fun part. You got GBO2 where, you know, for the longest time you had units that had mobile armor modes, which handled like a jet, more or less, and then you had units that handled more like a helicopter in a lot of ways. But nowadays you got much more variety. In fact, you got the flight booster units, you got the various skills that are used to manage boost. A lot of interesting stuff. Which, you know, I do know that some people have gripes with GBO2 as a whole, but I'd argue that in a lot of ways it kind of made the best of what it started on. You know, you have your basically Crossfire engine at this point. You take that, you turn that into a third-person shooter, and not only that, you also add skills. Not just any skills. Like, these skills do heavily influence how a unit is supposed to handle, which, in my opinion, is an interesting way to go about doing things. 'Cause I mean, if you had a game with much fewer units, you'd probably be able to kind of, you know, memorize that, oh look, this unit can do this thing and this thing with melee. Just like in a lot of fighting games. But the thing with GBO2 is that, you know, it's not a fighting game, and it doesn't have it has a much bigger roster, which in turn, you know, makes the, well, I'd say that in a lot of ways it makes the approach of using skills as basically quantifiers of what a mobile suit can and cannot do, like, you know, force injectors and balancers and things of that nature, where it's like, yes, this mobile suit can now zigzag. This mobile suit can hold its own in melee without having to flank. You got that sort of stuff, which I personally really appreciate. Like, they really did manage to go a long way, just you know, making the various units of the game handle well, and yeah, they did a decent job at it. Also, yeah, I'm gonna go shoot the goof. Oh, Kinsey K, welcome. I know it has to be some really early hours for you, because I always see you know, streaming it around 2 a.m. my time. Funnily enough. So what time is it in your time zone? Like maybe 10? Which if that's the case, I hope you've had a wonderful breakfast. So I know that, you know, some people stay up late, some people just, you know, have their breakfast at 10 a.m. Some people don't. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. You know, funnily enough, one of the first things that I was, like, the way I got my copy of New Gundam Breaker was that I got bored. I tried looking up, like, what Gundam games are on Steam. And then I saw your review, dude. And I was like, it can't be that bad. Cue buyer's remorse. But yeah. Very, very cool stuff. Like, I know that, in a lot of ways, the New Gundam Breaker is a major fumble on Bandai's part, but still, it's not as bad as I thought. Like, it is playable. It's not SD Gundam G-Arms or something like that, where the main functionality of the game is just having a card catalog. Oh, procrastinating at work. Booyah! Dream pop at my feet. Alright. It's pretty cool. Didn't expect my stuff to pop up on people's feeds. I'm not necessarily a large channel by any sort of, by any stretch of imagination, but yeah. Y'all stagging along is much appreciated. Alright, let's try and get a decent shot with the jib quill. GB automation. Oh yeah. You know, for some reason I've had a fairly funny thought that you know, if they ever make a live action adaptation of Rise from the Ashes, it would be very funny if they casted Ryan Gosling as MP Rare, given that, you know, given that, oh my god, he's literally memes on top of, you know, the protag of that game in question being basically intended to be an audience self-insert, so, you know, I guess it's some hardcore immersion there. Well, let's see. I don't have enough energy to strike with that Babu. That's a dumb just laying out there. Well, guess I'm gonna beam smart gun it. So if you may indulge my curiosity, what's next on the review bucket list, Kinsey? Like the Cursed Clash video, even though I'm not necessarily big on shonen stuff, I really enjoyed that review, and apparently there's a character in JJK by the name of Maki, which looks quite hot. So, if I ever choose to be financially irresponsible, I might try and purchase a copy. Because I mean, yeah, I generally don't tend to buy a lot of newer games, given their heftier than usual price tag. But the Cursed Clash thing looked pretty fun. Oh, oh, you do? Dang, I did not realize I was that popular. uh, Currently, I'm working on some crossbone stuff, which I will be working on over the coming weeks. So the game stuff is gonna be a little bit on the back burner, but not completely. Just a heads up, because I've got a great deal of editing still in front of me. But yeah, it's getting done at last. After which, if I don't happen to lose my sanity over the course of editing, I might when I will get back to covering game stuff, because game stuff is fun. You know, I get to lay my stuff out. I get to find out the various shenanigans one can get up to. Like, for example, did you know that you can technically, you know, I covered the upgrades part of the SD Gundam G Next game, but there's a funny thing you can do which lets you actually upgrade a unit while the unit is not in the ship. So what you're gonna do, what you have to do to accomplish this, is that you go into the you go into the production menu and you produce yourself either a supply vehicle like the Medea, or you go and get either the base jabber or the shackles. Now what you do is that you place the ace level mobile suit on that, and then you place the base jabber unit itself into a base. That thing in turn lets you basically upgrade that thing right in the base, and when you get the unit in question out of there, you basically have an already upgraded unit on a sub-flight system. You don't have to go for like multiple workarounds just to get it on and off of the sub-flight system, or you know, support or supply vehicle, which I do find neat. It definitely comes in handy in more than one way. Though it's admittedly it is a very situational piece of knowledge. I don't think I'll be getting somebody to play with the thing. Oh, nice. That's it's pretty cool. P3 Reload and Remix as a whole, then a collab project. Then maybe the next JRPG video. You got anything on the review pipeline or general Gundam game commentary? Oh, that's a really good question. I guess the nearest thing that I'm gonna cover is the aforementioned Crossbone Gundam Saga. I've dropped the trailer for it earlier today, but when it comes to games, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, cause I don't think I'm gonna bite the bullet when it comes to
Holy shit.
Oh, let me check, cause I don't know what that was. So I usually have that Duke Nukem thing on. Oh, thanks for the free buckaroos, yeah, dear sir. I really appreciate it. Many thanks, dude. So I was saying, I don't think I'm gonna be doing reviews just yet, cause there's plenty more people that kind of cover that niche. But I'd have to think about that. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna be sticking with mecha shitposts and video game guides for the time being. Cause I mean, there's a lot more to cover. Besides, you know, if me covering that sort of stuff, you know, can act as a resource for people who either want to review games or just want to play them. I see that as positive, you know. Instead, I don't necessarily even have to kind of stretch into that department in order to keep people updated on games and what shenanigans can people get up to when it comes to playing them. But yeah, a review would be fun. Like at some point, definitely. But I do not know when that point comes. All I know is that when I eventually go and review something, it's gonna be heavily schizophrenic. Something on the level of Sevzintage review. Like not on max or levels of editing and such, but definitely on the lighthearted side. Cause it's always fun to just cover a game from multiple standpoints and things that one would usually keep in mind and crack jokes while doing so. In Lost War Chronicles, you have 2 factions available to play that you can play as. You can either play as Freddy Scum. I mean, Dear Federation. Oh, I almost. Gee, I got spooked by that pop-up, but that was actually just a notification that it's gonna actually just save memory in you know, the game itself. But yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna check whether is there any text that came with the free $3 dono. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh well, good. I didn't miss it. Good. So as I was probably saying earlier, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. You know, I do realize that there are like, I do use a more appropriate word. I am more than well aware that, you know, there's certain recent releases that have been widely regarded as you know, stinkers, but personally I think that with Gundam games, just like when it comes to a lot of other media, you know, the whole landscape is just a giant if you're familiar with the novel La Biblioteca of Babel or something like that. It's Spanish, but uh, it was basically about a huge ass library that had just about any book imaginable. But the thing was that it had just about any book imaginable, which you know, it had that entire rows and shelves and even blocks just full of books that had complete nonsense written in them. You know, it had just about anything in the literal meaning of the word. You know. And arguably I'd say that in a lot of ways that's how the general media landscape is. Like you get basically a little bit of everything in, as I said, the literal sense of the word. So, yeah, if you, for example, don't like the big label stuff, you can always just find questionable amounts of things that aren't big label stuff from almost any genre, and just, you know, and you can just keep consuming it until the end of your days without ever having to spend a day, you know, paying attention to anything else. I guess that's one of the big strengths of abandonware, is that it's easier to access, and you basically get to go like, oh, I like that one. I'm not necessarily a fan of that one. You know? Oh no. What is that? It appears that there is some seed destiny fuckery afoot. Oh my. Cosmic era, more like cosmic intrusion. Well then, let us proceed. So what does this thing do? Oh, so it's a normal attack, not a map attack. Well, that saves me some headache. Especially when I can just stack these mobile suits on a pile or onto the ship, and then ship them out. They're going to the Persona thing. I think that could be fun to cover. You know, I haven't really delved too much into Persona because, admittedly, I'm not very big on these you know, these heavily, you know, encounter-based RPGs like Final Fantasy, Ultima Underworld, and the SMT stuff. Though I can see the appeal of it. I guess that's one of the reasons why I didn't stick with you know, MS Saga: The True Odyssey. So I did enjoy the game, but I kept stepping on the Type 61 tanks so often that I just got burned out. It's like, oh look, another encounter, but I just wanted mobile suit paint. just a drip of mobile suit paint game. No. No, dear sir. You're gonna be getting more Type 61s on your encounter, on your journey. Yeah, that initially soured me on that game. But I mean, honestly, it's been years since I've played it, so you know, maybe my taste has changed, and maybe I'll have a blast with that one. Who knows? Because I'm not gonna knock a game just because it doesn't necessarily, you know, scratch the edge for me. There there are some good games that aren't my cup of coffee. There's bad games that aren't my cup of coffee. Well, there's a lot of games in general. You know, going back to my previous point. So, let's base turn. Alright, let's see. Mega Particle Cannon. Beam Saber. There we go. Oh no. Let's hope the cannon doesn't hit. Good. So that would have been a problem. Alright, so this thing still has some energy to use on the attacks, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, 4.5k, which means if I hit this if I hit this pillbox, I should be able to... Oh, dang. No, that would be an overkill. Which means... yeah. I'll just have to hit that. Okay, let's try with this Gatling. Good. But I can't reach it. And there I thought I'd clutch it with Vulcans, but no. The game had trolled me epically. Let's see. Of course, as I stated, there is the current gimmick for the stream is that I'm gonna be adding the chatters into the lineup of characters that I'm gonna use. So as you can see, there's Rogue Newtap from the previous stream. There's Joey Walsh from this one. Everybody gets to tag along. Everybody gets to have fun. Let's see. Okay, time to use the weeb weapon. And I'm gonna follow it up with a grenade launcher. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how much mileage can I get from the weave blade. Oh, there we go. At least a bit. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Not at all. Like, that one's getting scratched up real bad. Oh well. Okay, let's fast, since I can basically save scum, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. I'm just gonna try and dodge. Try and dodge. Okay, let's use that guy as a meat shield. And this is a free kill for me. Phew. You know, as an absolutely unrelated tangent, yeah. But you could technically say that it's still somewhat related, given that it, kind of still touches on media stuff as a whole. Well, not as a whole, but as a topic. Because I've a couple of weeks ago, I rewatched the Peter Jackson films of Lord of the Rings, and I couldn't help but notice that in some ways it kind of reminded me of one Greek folktale about the shepherd called Gigas, and one day he found the ring that made him go invisible. And the thing is, there's two most prominent version of the story. One where he doesn't do anything wrong, where he acts like an upstanding citizen with it, and then there's a version where it's where he does some heinous shit, which I guess the concept of a ring that lets you get away with stuff, I guess that's well, I suppose that's like a fairly good way to establish something that's super tempting. So I'm not sure if J.R.R. Tolkien actually took some inspiration from such a literature, but regardless, that's fairly smart. Okay, so let's go break the spiders. Punch them, or pummel with missiles. Whoa. Okay, the Gazome is not doing too good. Well, it is what it is. I'm probably not gonna be rolling for as long as I usually do. Probably just, I'm gonna be calling it, just, 30 minutes earlier than usual, because, as I said, I admittedly got some more editing for me to do. Because there's, I've still got the part 2 to finish of the Crossbone Saga, which should then leave me with, let's see, oh yeah, that should leave me with part 3, whose audio I'll more than likely get on Thursday, with the audio, well, not the audio, with the video overlay coming in on Friday. Yeah, that should work. Now, let's see. Let's try some ballistics now. That might take care of the bug infestation problem. Now, speaking of bugs, I've seen Helldivers 2 blow up, and even though I'm generally not a fan of a lot of live service games, I can't deny that a game like that, that's something I'd honestly want to try at some point. Because it seems fun, especially with friends. You got this third/first-person shooter where you know, go around and you get to blow things up, kind of like in Just Cause. They obviously are you're more grounded, and as such, there's things you have to look out for. There's hordes of enemies to fight. Sounds like a recipe for a fun game. Like it's looks like fun. That's what it was what I meant to get across. Now let's see. 4.6. Oh yeah. It's almost a freebie. Anywho, funnily enough, when I started doing the one doodle a day routine, I've been trying to stick to it, and so far I haven't missed a day. But the thing is, for the longest time there was like almost, you know, at least as far as Bird App is concerned, people weren't usually, you know, clicking on it. But you know how hashtags work, right? You tag them with something relevant, and people are gonna see it easier. So I started putting the hashtag Iresto or illustration under what appear to be illustrations, because that's what they are. And now I get now I get a couple JP people, you know, liking the doodles every once in a while. Funnily enough, I get some DMs from one guy who was an actual Japanese crypto bro. That's right. I got the very first DM, as far as, you know, people trying to show NFTs, etc. from the land of Rising Sun, which I do find very funny. Ah, gee. I never would have thought. Also, why is that Zaku cannon not moving? Interesting. Let's see, we got that one. I think I can just throw in my units, finish the enemy units off, and I should have just enough levels and such to cover that. Let's see. That's one more level for the Gallus Chase, so just keep on keeping on. Oh booyah! Let's go. Yes, turn. You know, when it comes to Persona, it sucks that you know, ever since I think 4 or 5 came out. There's been a lot of people who have who've tried to kind of milk it for clicks, and as such you get as such, you know, YouTube ended up with a lot of video essays and so on and so forth, which a substantial part of them did get a lot of things wrong. A lot of misconceptions were spread, and now the phenomenon called Mother 3 fan excited to play Mother 3 for the first time is unfortunately becoming more and more true with that franchise as well, which is a bummer because I personally am a big proponent of people thinking for themselves, because to quote an Oscar, there was one Oscar Wilde quote which which kind of pertains to this, which said that all influence is immoral, basically on the grounds that on the grounds of, you know, usual of the external influence basically shaping someone's thoughts and kind of bypassing the thinking process, which kind of does cheapen the process with which one arrives to a conclusion, which I do somewhat agree. Like that's why I don't necessarily want to call myself an authority on Gundam games, because God knows I did make some statements that aren't necessarily accurate. For example, in my old introduction to Gundam games, I didn't have a very favorable opinion towards PSP releases, given that you know, at the time my only exposure to those was Gundam vs Gundam, not Next Plus, which has as you're more than well aware, or at least as most of the people that played it are more than well aware, you know, it has universal move cancels, which make it much less janky than its predecessor, Gundam vs Gundam. Which Gundam vs Gundam is just, I don't like it personally. It's the type of a game that kind of suffers from the, I don't know how I would call it, but there's this sort of a problem where you're kind of forced to deal with a lot of gimmicks that wouldn't have been as apparent, well, as present in the arcade port, just because the PSP port was being wacky. Like, that's what happened with Rango vs. Aft Portable. Like, I still argue that the original Rango vs. Aft and its sequel, which in my opinion is the peak of its own sub-series. I think I'd even argue that it just executed the whole thing better. But anywho, enough of me rambling. It appears that I've acquired all the Efreets I can get in this one, so for that purpose, I'm going to, before I forget, I'm gonna add a character, because okay, what okay, how do I I'm gonna have to not have to, but I'm gonna try and add Kinsey, Is and alright, I do not know where the oh they so that's where the lowercase stuff is. Dang it. Alright, hold my beer. I'll figure this one out. And alright, so I'll just keep type out the name and the K. There we go. And you know what? Let's go. Let's get you a stylish red suit. Why not? And some seed tracks to go with it. There we go. Character acquired. So we're gonna go assign it. So we got Gym 2, Gym Custom. I'll get the Gym 2 there. This one's oh, Gaplin Kai. What a pleasant surprise. This one's gonna be Gallus J. I'm guessing gonna eat this character and replace it with Mr. Kinsey, whom once again am quite thankful for the $3 dono. Very nice. Big props for that. So we got Mirsa. Let's get that one. Yeah, and I can turn that into a Gabaldi. Nice. Quite a productive pair of stages. I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna switch the game and resume the free shenanigans. That's right. There shall be more shenanigans will be had in Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Royale. Contrary to popular belief, it does have a Battle Royale mode, but it's more of a gimmick game mode that there was only in this one, I think. I'd still have to score through multiple settings to confirm. Oh, alright, so get ourselves a rainbow roll. Let's go! To quote that one character in one of the most recent Final Fantasy 16, I think, trailers. Koi Ifurito. You know, come to think of it, I really like how over the top they made the Nimbus sound in a lot of the various games he's in. Because I mean, there were some nudges here and then when it came to how the character was in its OG game, but it's not there's not nothing as apparent as his portrayal in for example EX Versus, where he just laughs like a maniac. He's like, I have found you, Freddy! Kai Efreet. I think I have Nimbus in this one. Which, yeah, that'd be neat. As you can see, this one has these rank-based unlocks, which I kinda, well, to be frank, I kinda circumvented by cheesing every mission with the best unit that was available on hand. Like when it comes to this one, like the free custom ain't half bad for that purpose, but usually things like the camphor, you know, when it comes to the newer games, because in those you could do some very fun shenanigans. Alright, let's see. So, let's get that one. And, I mean, if I exhaust the PSP games, then there's also, then there's always, for example, a very fun game known as Mobile Suit Gundam Cross Dimensions 0079, technically. Not to mention others. Like, to name an example, 00E1 Senki, Battlefield Record 00E1. It's a fun one. Very entertaining one, in fact. Right, this one shall be the attack on white base. Let's get the white base. Alright, so, the first one that's gonna come out of the white base is gonna be the gun tank, which it's, the gun tank shall be in shambles. The recovery animation is not not the smoothest. Not that I would mind, but oh, it's a capture target. Now I really feel like getting that guy just because of that. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. Mr. Gundam, you have finally shown yourself. Guess what, Amro? Gonna open a can of whoop ass on you. And this thing is ridiculous when it comes to melee, as you can see. This a designated piece of equipment for vaporizing fetties. Which, you know. And come to think of it, you know, I might spend a little more on this one, and then switch off to other stuff. But yeah, as I probably mentioned earlier, I really appreciate you all tagging along. It's like always a fun time when people come along and chit-chat with me in the chat, or, you know, interact, because I mean, I suppose that's one of the big parts why I started to stream, not only to kind of paid out the release window in case I wasn't able to pump something out that week, to, you know, kind of come up with a way to to properly keep people sated with the video releases. But at the same time, you know, I've grown to enjoy the... Oh, dang it. Guess what? Exam system. Guess what, sucker? Exam system. Oh yeah. And the exam system can make you real fast. Which, yeah. Look at his jump. That's an exam jump. It is exam chump. That's an exam jump. As you can see, it's like I have become a human blender. Human blender the fatty ender. So I think I got a unique air melee. Oh yeah. I guess the big upside of the exam system is the melee chasing potential. As you can see from the speed at which I managed to get that fatty. Federations come. Target destroyed. Oh yeah. Arrive at this point. Alright, fair enough game. Hopefully this doesn't screw me over out of a score. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. We even got a tip from Kinsey. So, yeah, if it had a message to it, I'll have to check via the Streamlabs site or something, cause I really didn't expect to get tipped. So yeah, that's like a foresight on my part. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, melee in this one can, especially melee with this one, can do a lot of damage. Which I suppose is one of the big perks of just going ham. As you can see, the GM stood no chance because the swing radius is so disgustingly big. Like I can straight up erase this big tray. As you can see, target destroyed. And now I'm supposedly... Well, now I'm supposed to flee. But no. Can I, Oh yeah, I can reload. Just that there's gonna be... There's gonna be a specific capture target, which I can then not necessarily capture, I'll just have to defeat it, and that's how I unlock it on the Xeon side, because that's, yeah, the capture mode is, like, I personally view the capture mode in these battle games as a thinly veiled excuse to just pay out content, because you could just, you know, make the make the Freddy and Xeon suits shared on both sides, but so that you don't have to start new saves. But hey, I can't really complain. I got a neat little mobile suit off of that, so let's see. Yeah, I really could just crack open a fresh save of Gundam Senki. That's a great idea, and I shall get to it. No, I do not want to update this thing. I'm gonna turn on the controller and we shall get going. The Efreet Bonanza shall not cease yet. Don't you worry. It will be there. Just, oh yeah. There we go, getting close to it. Gonna eat a sandwich in the meantime. Just kidding, not gonna eat a sandwich, like, right next to the mic. That would be dickish and inconsiderate. I say as I chew on the sandwich. Now, to be fair, I just had a bite, you know. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun with the Efreet. So, scenario, of course. Oh yeah, this thing uses okay, let's see. Continue. So it has okay, normal and invisible knights. Oh yeah, let's invisible some knights. Hopefully I'll re-familiarize myself with the controls, because it is the day of the Efreet sweep, and of course the day I released the trailer for the part 2 at last. But yeah, there's fun to be had. And yeah, I skipped the cutscenes because I've seen it a couple times already. I'm gonna keep this one. And yeah, gonna go finish that sandwich. In the meantime, enjoy the cutscene.
所定の位置に到達しました。了解しました。そのまま待機を。フリッツ少尉はどうでしょうか。こちらも作戦位置に到達しましたよ。隊長、作戦の準備が整いました。フィリーネ・イステル。はい。訓練通りにやればいい。すみません。大事な任務のバックアップなのに。アイラス、フリッツ、準備はいいな。はい。私たちは今日までに辛酸を舐め尽くしてきた。 戦うことも死ぬことも許されず生き恥もさらしてきた。だがそれに耐えたの水天の涙という希望があればこそ時は来た。我らインビジブルナイツの手によってジオンに栄光を取り戻すぞ。了解。了解。隊長、作戦時間です。インビジブルナイツ動くぞ。本作戦の目的は連邦軍に鹵獲されたモビルスーツの奪取にあります。各格納庫の付近にはすでにアイロス少尉、フリッツ少尉が配置についています。隊長は速やかに護衛のモビルスーツを撃破し、両名のモビルスーツ奪取を援護してください。 了
Oh, yeah, sorry. Um, I forgot to unmute myself. So I was saying, what kind of a wanker runs a tank against the mobile suit? Yeah, let's Ericsson Blancase. Which, uh, so ran out of grenades, which yeah, it's not good. But fortunately, the upside got one spare mag. Should have just enough to. Okay, so that thing, taken care of. Let's try and oh fuck! Hey, come on, teammate. What's that? I'm calling foul play. Alright. How'd you like this, Fetty? Getting shot, and getting shot again. Oh, what? You don't like it? Too bad. Gonna do it anyway. That was a nasty blast from the beam spray gun. Anywho, let's see. I should have I should have gotten myself to some sort of a replenishment point so that I could refill my health. But oh yeah, don't worry about that gym. That one's that one's with us. That's a gym friend. That's a friend-shaped gym. You know, gym friend. Not to be confused with gym enemy or gym foe. Alright, so. Oh, okay. I can get on board with that, but where's the rest? I'm out. No. Oh, no. I'm gonna put some pressure on it. And pressure cooked it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, even got a stylish little drift off that. Yeah, let's go.
そうだな。すべてにおいて私たちインビジブルナイツが勝っていた。フィリーネ、撤退経路のデータ。今転送しました。アイロス、フリッツは先行しろ。私が背後につく。了解。先行します。さすがにすぐには追ってくれないでしょう。隊長は少しばかり真面目すぎますよ。お前は少し見習うべきだな。そりゃどうも。
Come to think of it, look, if you're still there, Kinsey, if you haven't switched off to something else or went off to do something else, one thing, real quick. Right, so if it ain't too important, stop what you're doing. And you know, listen. I think that this game, the thing that I'm playing right now, the Mobile Suit Gundam Battlefield Record WE1, I think that thing should be more or less up your alley. Think of it's basically Crossfire, but more enjoyable. But if you prefer something that goes at a much higher pace than honestly Missing Link or what was it called? Mobile Suit Gundam Side Stories for the PS3 should be more up your alley, to be honest. Alright, so Eric Brink, Invisible Nights. Okay, so I'll just have to learn to tap jump real quick. Oh yeah, I know, Sir, I do realize that there is a hangar. I do know about that. And you know what? I'm gonna go look up Streamlabs. .com. I'm gonna try and see. Right, so log in with YouTube. I think it's still logged on to Twitch, so hopefully I'm not holding you guys. I just gotta check up on one thing real quick. Oh yeah, now he's dropping all sorts of Dark Souls lore. Oh, yeah, keep on doing your thing, Sharp Boy. Thank you very much, Kinsley. I appreciate that. I'm such an idiot for not having a Streamlabs open, so I was just stuck with what I had on hand. Oh well. Yeah, it happens. Well, that's still a failing on my part. Alright, so if I go into setting, should be able to go into MS change. I'm not gonna change the MS. Can I a spike shield? Okay, that's alright. On a 5mm machine gun, do I have any? I mean, 120. I could get another one of those. Alright. In that case, if I have nothing that I can do, I'm gonna get this one saved. Oh yeah, and this one. I hope I didn't overwrite my old save. That would suck. 'Cause I got pretty far with that one. But anyways. Mission start. Yes, mission start. Yeah, well. Games are only good if you have a bias towards them. It's funny. But, honestly, I'd have to disagree. Yeah, like, there is obviously a degree to which one is subjective when it comes to the games being good or bad. But at the same time, there's stuff that you can point to and look at and go like, yep, that's a good game, even though you don't necessarily, even though you're not necessarily a fan of it. Like, to name an example, oh yeah, apologies in advance for all the graphical fuckery. The RPCS3 emulator, I updated it, which is not a good idea. Like, not at all. Hey! Fucking GM? How dare he? It's rude. How dare you fight back? Oh, there you go. I can pretty much, I'm just gonna top up to... Oh, you know what? 92 is alright. Before, like a while ago, I didn't know that you could refill without the refill point. Which did cause me a lot of trouble in the early game. Oh, oh, fuck. I should have blocked. You know what I say. You know, don't block with your sword, block with your face. What the fuck is that? Is that an encounter or Okay, what just happened? That was weird. Like I'm genuinely baffled. Like, the hell was that? Oh well. Anyways, attempt number 2. And yeah, for those not in the know, the stream gimmick is that we're gonna be messing around with multiple games and do Efreet related shenanigans or try to get to Efreet related shenanigans. Which this is one of the games that lets you play an Efreet, which I guess that's what makes it qualify. Oh, got the first one. Let's see. Oh, nope. Nope. You will not. Okay, so thankfully I managed to parry that strike, which means... Oh, how about no? How about no, GM? Fuck you, GM. Oh, I'm getting some serious mileage off of that spike shield, to be entirely honest. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, the fuck is wrong? I'm guessing there was some that there was some briefing that I was supposed to listen to, but fuck that. I don't care. I should. Yeah. Okay, what is the objective? Sorry for, you know, kind of being a little anticlimactic, but I really need to. Oh, I have to rush to... Oh yeah, looking up at the mission instructions, yeah, that does help with the mission. But yeah, I'm gonna be room temp slightly hot heat hawk. Very nice. So hop into the translator. So let's enemy forces break through, and oh, I see. Well, I don't have a single clue what the fuck was that, so I guess I'm just gonna try and break through the enemy forces or whatever. I guess. Oh yeah, It's probably these guys and all the way in the back, which I gotta cover for. Understandable. In that case, I'm just gonna have to chop my way through. I'll just have to carve a way ahead. Right, so unfortunately I'm getting my thrusters burned by... Oh no. Oh yeah, you were right, Save. Right on the fucking money. It's to help the guys out. Oh yeah, let's invisible some fucking knights. Oh yeah, let's go. There's one more. Alright, one more. Let's see. Jimothy, you have been... Oh well. I guess the only thing that the Gym Pilot's GF is gonna write him is gonna be an obituary. Now, oh well, too bad. Tough luck. It is what it is. L plus didn't ask plus. Get wrecked, Fetty! I'm not a Federation. I'm not a Fetty. Jackass. Somebody wanted to be a funny guy. Well, too bad. Gotta be. I'll be the one slashing. No, let's go top up real quick. 8, 7. Good. Now let's get the last guy. Oh, he was very nice. He even came here. It's very pleasant and forthcoming of him. However, I will still not treat him with kid gloves. Guess what? Gonna teabag. Gonna teabag. Great success. Oh yeah. Like, you're right, Sam. It would be baller if we got the thing right away. Like on PC. A port of all these older PS3 games, PS2 games. You know, maybe they would have been able to make Crossfire run well on its native platform. Well, you know, outside of emulation. That'd be nice. Like, I'm guessing that if some porting took part, it would be really beneficial for people. Oh yeah, let's go get that. 120mm machine gun. Now I can get a spare. Nice. Let's see. MS change. Bicycle repair. This guy is rocking the machine gun. This guy's rocking the bazooka. But you know what? 240mm. Let's see, what can I buy for him? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go make it. Yes! Yes, I have given twin rockets to that guy, which means this guy's gonna be dual wielding, this guy's gonna be dual wielding. Except for me, because I won't be dual wielding. I'm gonna save it. And let's go! So, this is the Efreet heist, and this one's, I guess I'm gonna do some smaller preparations before, I am more than well aware, Sev, of Bemco's habit to not port stuff, which, yeah, I am fairly frustrated by it, but yeah, all I said that it would be neat. I am unfortunately well aware that such a thing is less likely to happen. Yes, as I like to often say, it's usually the way it works. It's that you know they operate on magic 8-ball logic. Sometimes you get what you want, and sometimes you don't get shit, or sometimes you get the opposite. You know. Like I wasn't expecting to get. Oh crap! Got a phone call. We'll be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to sort one thing out. And yeah, as you say, like, yeah, after New Breaker, yeah, me and many other people thought that the series was dead for sure, and lo and behold, we actually got Breaker 4. Like, personally, I think that there is one thing that's very consistent with Bandai, and that's that they're not consistent, like, at all. You know, sometimes... Oh, what kind of start was that? You know, sometimes you get things that you don't really want. Sometimes you get, for example, New Breaker. Sometimes you get things that you didn't necessarily, you know, ask for, and sometimes you just get get a pleasant surprise. You know. Uh, like, I personally do not like SD Gundam G Century. It's a like, it did bring some new things, as in like newer units to the SD Gundam multiplayer great strategy game sphere, you could say. Now we got After War Gundam X units, but you know, we won, but at what cost? You know, we got basically a free custom to go with it, but at the same time we lost the access to dynamic tech trees. We got, well, not tech trees, but tech development. We lost you know, mid combat transformations. But yeah, G Next, well, a downgrade wasn't a bad game. So I guess that this this mixed bags well, this mixed bag nature is a bit of a constant with Bandai, which I'm sure Midnight Hater and others will likely cover on their shows and such. But anywho, like, I'm saying that as a good thing, because you know, there's companies known for making bad stuff. There's companies known for making good stuff. And while I'd want Bandai Namco to be known as the latter, you know, as a game publisher that's known for releasing primo shit all the time, you know, I guess I'm gonna like, I don't mind settling for, you know, getting good stuff sometimes, and sometimes getting subpar stuff. Because I mean, it's still better than getting shit stuff all the time. Or, for example, well, like, it's not optimal, but it's not bad per se. If that makes any sense. Besides, even the fails usually, even the fails and flops do have a well, they do have a purpose. You know, like the weird SD Gundam Sengokuden Turf War game for Game Boy. Yes, it can be argued that it was subpar. It was not a good game by most metrics. However, you know, if it wasn't for it, we wouldn't have had SD Gundam Gashapon Wars, which, yeah, I think that I guess with some of these games, yes, you're not gonna get a consistent flow of new and or quality stuff, but at the same time, it can be argued that you know, even if they fumble the bag on one thing, it kind of they usually use the scraps to create something something new, something more useful, something good. If that makes any sense. But then again, I could be talking out of my ass and connecting dots which aren't necessarily meant to be connected in that way. I could be wrong, you know. Like, on the Gundam Games rant, I did get a comment of sorts, which I don't necessarily agree with, because that one made some fairly sweeping comments, which did not were not necessarily correct about, you know, the state of such games. But yeah, It was at least partially accurate. Though, well, the thing is, like, the way I see it, there's certain things that can be somewhat correct, and at the same time come off as, pretty fucking annoying. It's, it's like, yeah, in a lot of ways, the way one says something, it matters just as much as basically the thing that they are saying. You know, yeah, I got scratched up real bad. Yeah, no shit. But I made it. I mean, fair point. Fair point, Seb. But I mean, hold up, it doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a bummer. But it's it's not as much of a it's not a as much of a it's not a problem that's too egregious, I'd say. Like there's worse problems with games of that type. Like I could be wrong, I could be right, but let's see. Do we have any parts? It's okay. Let's just steal the Efreet. All right, that's fine. Let's go get him. And I suppose that after this one, I'm gonna have to call it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to sort a few things out, edit some more, you know, things of that nature. On top of more editing. But before that, we're gonna finish up the stream. Gonna go out with a bang. So I'm gonna... Okay, the reason I'm in the gym is that... Where's the rest of my squad? Oh yeah, there's my team. Efreet. Okay, well. Ah, dang it. They reversed the thing. Yeah, well. I suppose that problem has been taken care of. Oh, oh, what the f... Is there a gun cannon over there? Alright, so... I'm supposed to go there. Now the problem is... There's probably some gun cannons afoot. Oh, fuck! Okay, let's, What the fuck? Okay, that... No. No, Mr. Gun Tank. Fuck you, Mr. Gun Tank. Holy shit. Fuck off! Okay, well. Alright, so if I were to... Okay, so if I... Oh! Dang it! Oh, damn you, Jim! Okay. Oh, that was close. That was really close, but... it appears that, I'm not completely screwed either. Okay, I've seen the amount of enemies right now, and it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. But hey, fuck it. All I gotta do is to get to this point. Oh. Holy shit. Still got gym trouble. Which, yeah. Oh. Okay, let's see. No way, Jim! Bugger off, Jim! Let's shimmy around the Jimmy! Alright. Oh, fuck! Damn. Maybe even worse, crossfire. Ah, that's funny. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played this one as much, so I couldn't tell about the gun tanks, but yeah. Those are really... Those are fucking evil. Where the hell do they get those monsters? That's some, That's some GBO2 bullshit. Anyways. It's, Oh. Okay, well. I guess the current objective is to survive. Okay, so the objective is there. Certain death by mass production gun cannon is over there. Right over that fence. So logically, let's take a look at what we're facing. So if I were to... Okay. That's much better. We got the things off of our backs. Oh, okay. It's just a bunch of gems. The biggest problem right there. Oh, okay. I call it way too early. I thought I was out of the hood yet, but no. I am grossly mistaken. Let's so current objective: prevent the gun tank from creasing my chase. Oh, 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 whoa. Okay, I can deal with the rest. All right. Just had to make sure all of these guys are gone. So right now, I can take care of the Type 61. The gym that is currently after me shouldn't be that much of an issue. Like, oh, you're chasing after me. Well, chase on, little guy. Phew, that shit's intense. Like, if it wasn't for the range, I would have definitely gotten cooked. Which, like, it goes without saying that I would not wish to be cooked or incinerated by that Jim's beam spray gun. Oh, well, now you've done it. Now you done it, boy. Oh, dang it! Forgot about the like of grenades. Ah, sheesh. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, first problem down. Few more problems to go. Alright, so solve problem number 1 using our little handy problem solver called bullets. And I'm just gonna get that guy. Oh, it was didn't see that coming. But okay, so if I were to jump right into the cover, I should be doing all right. Especially with the machine gun doing its share of chip and damage, which means that okay, so let's use the janky system to good. Yeah, sir. If the audio is speaking, I apologize for that in advance, because I'm aware of the fact that I'm probably gonna fumble some things on the technical end, which, yeah, that's on me. I will freely admit. Alright, let's stuck here and let the Efreet heist continue. I said let the Efreet heist continue. Game, please let me do something. Oh. Is there supposed to be a thing I gotta attend to, or what? 'Cause, I mean, I wiped out the whole stage, almost. And now... oh, there we go. Really just had to wipe out the whole stage. Well, it is Efreeting time! Mission break. Very nice. Let's go do some Efreeting. Let's... oh yeah. Just gotta flee with it, and that will and at that point I'll have to call it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tagging along. You know, I'm always happy when people pop in and then wave in my general direction and say hi. Or you know, the rest of the stuff people do. Oh, so I do have. That's pretty cool. Like this cold blade is pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Nuh-uh, you don't hit. Oh no, you don't. I should probably change my controller grip so that I can reach all the useful keys. But you know, admittedly, it's been a while since I've ran a controller. Well, I mean, a better way of putting it is that I grew up with PC as my main platform, so not too, you know, I do like the muscle memory to perform as smoothly with controllers as people who are much more used to it. That being said, I'm still gonna try my best, and hopefully, such will be reflected in the gameplay. Wait, that's really cool. It's a set of Phantom Sweep. So time to sweep up the Phantom Sweepers. As you may know, Phantom Sweep are Fetty Jannies, and Jannies they sweep it up for free. Alright, so Kerfuffle was head, and what shall be the next step? Oh. Okay, well, too bad. I'm running the Weeble Blade, and I'm gonna... Okay, let's get rid of the tanks real quick. And now we can basically focus our efforts on yeah, I really am just gonna beat the shit out of the enemy using the Efreet no Jutsu. Haha. Okay. Great success. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh, where am I supposed to head now? But anyways. Oh, hey there, Mad Dog Whedon. Oh, Efreet is one underrated one-year war era Zeke suit. Yep. It's a really cool mobile suit. Now, the Efreet Bonanza stream, I wish I could, was in my opinion a pretty decent idea, and if I didn't have to go sort a few things out right after, I would have honestly streamed for a little longer, but got stuff to tend to. So right now I'm just gonna save it. It's a bit of a bummer that I'm gonna have to call it this early, but yeah, it is what it is. Yes, let's see. Let's go save it.
敵部隊前はそれもこっちに
Okay. Got new upgrades.
お前が俺と同じ
Well then, let's
それ
go.
はそう連邦の何ああそう
There was a Hewley's cutscene. And alright. Even got British stage.
本体は
That's nice.
インビジブル多分
Invisible Knights and a Zagok. Let's see, what's the current lineup? We got an Eric Zaku, Zaku 2, Zagok. And let's see. System, save. Wednesday scenario mode. And okay, where do I oh yeah, that's how I turn it off. So I'm gonna switch to the end screen. Oh, and before I call it, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. Yes, I am playing on RPCS3. Fetty or Zeke. I'm Team Zeon. Alright, as stated, sorry to call it that soon, but I really got stuff to tend to, so I can't stick around for that long. So, I'm gonna cue the outro, and take care, fellers.
This may be hard to hear.